Cristiano Ronaldo is 41 years old. A ton of football experts wrote him off and told him to retire right after the World Cup in Qatar. Journalists claimed he was just going to North America as a mascot, just for the hype, to sell jerseys, and to take nice photos. But let's face the facts and look at the actual bracket of this crazy tournament. Ronaldo came here to take the trophy home, and he has every chance to do exactly that. For anyone doubting Cristiano's form or Portugal's strength, this tournament has already given a clear answer. Portugal looks terrifyingly strong. The main secret is that Roberto Martinez has finally found the perfect balance. He doesn't force Ronaldo to run all over the pitch and exhaust himself pressing anymore. That's what young, technical, and incredibly hungry players like Rafael Leao and Vitinha are for. Ronaldo is freed from the dirty work. He's become a pure predator in the penalty box. We've already seen the team's character in the knockouts. In a brutal match against a stubborn Croatia, it was Ronaldo who ice-coldly put away a penalty, and Gonçalo Ramos snatched a 2-1 win in the dying seconds. Portugal knows how to suffer and push their opponents to the breaking point. But what's next for them? The actual tournament bracket doesn't promise a walk in the park, and the stakes are sky high. In the round of 16, we are in for an absolutely epic show. A true classic of world football, the Iberian Derby. Portugal is facing Spain. Sure, the Spanish confidently passed the previous stage, but let's be honest, this La Roja is no longer the ruthless pressing machine that dominated Euro 2024. Their ball control has become a bit sterile, and their defence often leaves acres of open space behind them. How will Portugal beat them? The answer is quick transitions. With rapid wingers and brilliant line-breaking passes from Bruno Fernandes, the Portuguese simply have to catch Spain on the counter. One perfect lob into open space for Leao, a cross into the middle, and Cristiano knows exactly how to smash those into the net. Let's say Spain is defeated and the Iberian Peninsula is painted red and green. In the quarter-finals, Portugal will face the winner of a massive clash between the USA and Belgium. If the tournament hosts, the Americans, go through, Portugal will simply crush them with their sheer individual quality and big game experience. The US just won't have the composure for a stage like this. And if it's Belgium, we get a remake of the Euro 2020 round of 16. But let's look at things objectively. Belgium's golden generation has finally left the stage. Portugal, on the other hand, looks like a much more complete and tactically flexible team. A rock-solid defence, led by an impassable Ruben Dias, will shut down any Belgian attacks, while the creative midfield will take total control of the ball. And now we reach the climax, the semi-finals. Looking at the bracket, standing in Ronaldo's way to the final will be France and Kylian Mbappé. The French look like absolute monsters and the main favourites on their side of the draw. How do you survive a match against a machine like that? This is where Roberto Martinez will have to play as pragmatically, maybe even as cynically, as possible. Total, grinding defence. Bring out the guard dogs like João Palhinha or João Neves, who will literally have to chew up the midfield along with the grass, cutting off the oxygen to the French midfielders. It will be a game of nerves, a game waiting for one single fatal mistake. And in high-stress matches like this, mentality is everything. And who in the history of world football is mentally stronger than the Portuguese captain? So, will Cristiano Ronaldo win this World Cup? A path through Spain, Belgium and France looks like an absolute meat grinder, a test fit for gladiators. But Portugal has insane squad depth, one of the best goalkeepers in the world in Diogo Costa, and a man for whom this tournament is all about his historical legacy. Cristiano is incredibly motivated. He is dragging the team forward, and he's shutting up the critics. For him, this is the absolute final chance to complete the only missing piece of his flawless career. And it's entirely possible that in mid-July, we will see this tournament end with tears of joy and a legendary "Soo" shout with the long-awaited golden trophy in his hands. Let me know in the comments if you believe Portugal can beat Spain in the round of 16, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss our next breakdown of this crazy World Cup bracket.